Let's try this angle. Yeah, maybe, okay. It's comfier than sitting on the floor. Hello, and welcome back to Kind of Chronics, where I had a break last week. I had lots of uni stuff to do, lots of extracurricular kind of things, but we're here. It's all good. On a pain today, this morning I was actually very, very sore and achy. I've got a really bad neck at the moment. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably put myself at maybe like a 7. The last few days I've just been quite like, I don't know, stuck. Feel like a robot, kind of. But it's cool, it's chill, it is what it is. This week I wanted to talk about my experiences of secondary school with chronic pain. I feel like this might be a two-parter because, you know, 5 years is a long time and I had 2 operations. Actually no, I had one operation during secondary school. I'm actually going to put in a video I recorded earlier on last week just to give you some clarity about the realities of living with chronic pain, so I'll probably put that in near the end. Year 7, I looked like this. Yeah, choices. So in year 7, was not popular, but wasn't unpopular. So year 7, I had a lot of repressed energy that I just didn't feel like I could fit in with anyone, even the people who were more outsiders. It didn't really work for me. I felt very in between places, and then chuck on top having a physical difficulty as well as pain at the age of 11 just didn't really help. I found solace in doing schoolwork. But yeah, I used to read all the time and write, and now I can't even finish a book. This book I actually read 2 years ago and I've still got, I think, maybe 55 pages to go, which is stupid. It's a great book, I want to finish it. But will I? Probably not. I keep it next to my bed just in hope that I will. In terms of pain, I remember it as you know, in primary school, I remember it not being understood. If someone, like a friend or something, would like, you know, you're in year 7, you like poke your friends, and people would come up and poke me on the back, and I'd be like, can you not do that? And it wasn't out of, can you not do that, it's annoying, can you not do that because it's actually causing me pain? It's not nice, I get muscle spasms in my back, like, can you not? And people were like, oh, you're so boring. And it wasn't a case of me being boring, it was a case of me looking after my body. If someone tells you to stop doing something, believe them, trust them, don't push their limits. I also had to wear a black sock thing which came up to probably about here, and it was tight, really tight, and I had to get this on and off every day. It was impossible. It was like a proper fight with my mum trying to like yank it up. And anyway, the way the stitching goes, it kind of like manipulates your muscles or something. I don't know. It came with a lot of questions of, you know, why do you wear that? What does it do? It was visible. It's strange to be questioned all the time. PE, yet again, that was it felt very humiliating to me. People didn't understand that, you know, oh, I'm really tired today because I'm in pain. People would be like, well, no, well, I didn't sleep at all last night and I'm fine. And it's like, no, it's different. Like, it's so different to be tired because your body is literally not working with you. I do remember being picked on a bit, not bullied, definitely not bullied. Walking through the corridors and people were like, oh, they've got 1 foot bigger than the other. And I was like, you know what, yeah, I do. But that's how I think now. Back then I was like, I'm a freak. Like, I told people about my feet, like, I wasn't gonna, you know, make up why I've got a limp or whatever. So I didn't care that people knew, but as soon as you hear people whispering and kind of treating it like it's weird, then you start to think it's weird. And I remember like the science tables and chairs, like I couldn't really last a 2-hour double lesson in them without being in a lot of back pain, and it ultimately it did affect my focus, and I didn't really focus in science anyway because I hated it. I'm now doing a science degree, so yeah, I couldn't engage because I was uncomfortable. And, you know, the high tables and the high stools and you're hunched over, it just wasn't right, it didn't work for me. Anyway, that was year 7, so it was just kind of finding my ground. And that bully I mentioned in the last vid, she bullied me on the bus home from school a few times, and it was the same kind of torments she used at school, and I'd kind of become desensitized to them, but I was just getting so angry and annoyed that one day I just snapped back. I can't remember what I said, but I was like something about surgery. I was like, I might need to have another fucking operation. Can you just let me live? Like, can you shut up? 12-year-old me, proper nerdy, in secondary school, year 7, not popular, shouting back at a bully, and the whole bus went silent. The next day in school, a girl came up to me who was in the year above, and she was like, I actually reported what happened. Like, you shouldn't have to be scared about getting on the bus. You should be told things like that. You shouldn't have anyone treating you like that. And I was actually really grateful for her to do that, because I was just going to let it slide. But, you know. So year 8 came around and we went to a new building. Year 8, I have kind of repressed all memories of. I do remember, because we were in a bigger building, there was more teachers and more students, because it wasn't just 7, 8 and 9, it was year 7 up until 6th form. So that was more people to ask questions, and yeah, a lot more stairs, and stairs can be troublesome for me on days where I really hurt. I wish I could tell you more about year 8, except for the fact that I literally can access maybe 2 memories. Apart from meeting my best friend Alice. Actually, to be fair, in year 8, that's when I started to find my niche. I found my group of people, which was 2 people. And so I did start to feel a bit more like less out of place, and they understood my condition. Like, I told them everything about it. Then year 9, our friend group expanded a bit more. Year 9, yet again, not many memories. I think that's when I started having like a social life, really. Like maybe a couple of ciders or some like WKD, Caribbean Twist, Malibu, which is kind of weird to think considering I was 14, but you know, it's England. I did find when like a social life started, there was more implications with pain, because you'd plan to go out to your nearest city for shopping all day. We'd be out for 2-3 hours or the whole day, and my body couldn't take it. When I came home, I was shattered, absolutely shattered. Like a whole day of socialising and shopping and foods and drinks. No, I was knocked out for the evening and sometimes the day after. So I found with the social life of school, it became increasingly draining on my body, and this is when I started to have more like resentment towards feeling pain, because there was more to miss out on, and I don't want to miss out on anything. Like, as well as like sleepovers and stuff, and I would just dread not being able to sleep on a mattress, because I knew I was going to wake up and be ow, like not comfortable, or I'll be comfortable sleeping, but then within the next day wouldn't be fun. And then year 9, yep, whatevs. Year 10.
Hello, it's me. I'm gonna stop it here because I talked for so long. So year 10 onwards will be next week. Hi, it's a Tuesday. Ignore my hair. I've just washed it and I've not done anything with it. Oh my god, no. Today, I woke up and luckily one of my seminars was cancelled today, so I would have been going into Chichester for one. But yeah, it's been cancelled, which is good, because this morning I woke up and I was ouchy, and my calf muscle on my left leg has been really, really, really tight, and I've been getting really tight, sharp pains in my thigh. Pretty certain it's sciatica, which is not the one when you're 21. So it's not fun. I had a call with the doctors the other day about my calf, because it's getting to the point, well no, for the past couple of months actually, it's been at the point where I wake up and I can't walk properly because my calf is tightened up so much overnight. So he was like, you need to buy one of these things, and it's like a decent one's like 40 quid. I don't have 40 quid, 40 pounds of my furlough on a bloody piece of equipment to help my calf. And then I've got an appointment with him in April. and then he might send me to orthopedics, who will then probably send me off to surgery, which I don't want. I really don't want. I don't want to be having surgery. I've got a degree to get. I've also got a tattoo on my calf, and I don't want a scar through my tattoo. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm going to show you guys my calf. I thought I looked better than I did, but then you put your glasses on and actually you've not blended your makeup. You're just blind. Okay, so this is left leg, right leg. Look at that big boy. He is rock solid, man. The calf muscle kind of comes out to the side. That's my right leg, the normal leg. As you can see, I've got 2 sick tattoos, so I don't want no scars running through nothing. Like, I paid good money for them. So yeah. I hurt today. I really wanted to do a workout because I didn't on Sunday. So that's 2 days. And today I started and I did some resistance bands, like shoulders and tricep and bicep kind of thing. And that just wasn't happening because I was sore. So I was like, right, I'll do like a cardio class, which I really enjoy, and I usually don't struggle with those. I don't need to do the exercise, but I want to do the exercise because it makes me feel good. So it's just really frustrating when you want to do something because you know it's good for you and you know it's going to help you in the long run, because exercise is actually really good when you've got pain, but there is a barrier to doing it. But in the long run, if I push myself and hurt myself, then I'd be worse off. So you just need to learn to listen to your body. Also, before you go, do you like my sweater vest? I feel like Chandler Bing. Okay, now that's the end. So stay hydrated, take your medication, do your stretches, and tell someone you love them. And I will speak to you next week.